Oh, hey there. Welcome to another episode of ArtCo Drone Solutions. Today I'm flying a bunch of drones over in northeastern Colorado. Yeah, trying trying to get those ranchers over there and get all those people to get what are all those drones flying out there? Oh, yeah, that was me. I did that. Hey, we got a special show tonight. They're all special. This is episode 51. And what I'm doing a pay it forward show where we're going to help out some fellow droners who have GoFundMe accounts up. Let's uh, let's help out Lloyd Mendenhall with his dog Ranger. He needs surgery. He's up to $1,000. So hey, let's chip in a few more bucks. Let's get that closer to 1,700. Let's get all the way to the maximum. Help him out. He's already got the surgery scheduled. So, but you know what? I think every penny counts. Let's help out Lloyd. He's a great guy, and yeah, he's got a sweet dog. I've seen glimpses of Ranger. He looks like a great dog. For a big dog, he's pretty well mellow. He's not, you know, trying to be a lap dog or anything, which is kind of cool. Hey, I want to welcome Steve Mack, Bob Casey, and Manamana FPV. Welcome to the show. So, we're going to do a special show today. I'm inviting people in the audience to come on the show if they want to. We'll talk about, you know, helping out people who need help. I know Jeff Sills. He just got laid off from his job, and I know Ken Herron's got a GoFundMe out for him. Let's help out Jeff. He's a good guy. AZ Drone Dude, welcome to the show. Yeah, so let's help out uh, those guys and any other droners that need our support. Hey, Mel. Mel, did you get my email? I want to get you on the show. I sent you an email, a link to the show. So come on in and I'll bring you on. Uh, so, Bob, if you want to come on, I will put the link in if you're inclined to come on the show. That'd be great. Hopefully, I get Lloyd to come on the show. That would be great. So let's see how this is going. Cool. We got a good group going right now. We got that show is going, and we could talk about CES, what's going on there. A lot of really exciting new stuff there in the drone realm. We could talk about that and possibly talk about computers. If anybody knows anything about what's new in the computer department there, what's new on the horizon on motherboards, CPUs, graphic cards, and RAM memory. There's also all kinds of neat stuff out there. One of these days, I'll have to go to that convention, but might be a little pricey for me. You know, getting to Vegas from Denver is not very expensive. I could probably get a round trip ticket for $50 on Frontier. It's just getting tickets to the event might be kind of pricey, and the hotel. But you know what? The hotel might not be too expensive. Might be able to get comp for it. Uh, Phenomena says my computer is beyond crappy. It Jody, welcome to the show. Can you hear me now, Jody? I hope you can hear me better this time. And Tommaso Sullivan, welcome to the show. Drone Addiction, welcome. So we can talk about that. And from what I understand, there's some really cool underwater drones at this event. So we could talk about that. So that's kind of cool. And all kinds of neat stuff. The weather's been kind of iffy here today. Nice and sunny, but it was cold, and it looks like a cold front's coming through it. It clouded up, and I think we got into the 40s today, but got up this morning at 6:30, and it was 16 degrees outside. So a little cold to fly a drone or take the old RoboMaster out. I want to take it out, and I want to test out the follow me functions on it and see how well it does on different surfaces following me around. All the snow is melted, so all I have is I've got bare grass here on the lawn outside the apartment, or I could go back to that field. It won't be muddy out there. Just be, it'll be nice and dry, and I'll be able to buzz around on the out there, maybe chase a few prairie dogs. That'd be kind of cool. Uh, Also, want to test out different cameras on the RoboMaster. Maybe I'll put my GoPro on it, or maybe my SJ cam, and kind of test uh, the differences. But I'm really impressed with the camera on the RoboMaster. So just waiting for Mel to come on in. Hopefully he'll come on in, or Mitch. Maybe he'll pop in. He'll probably be smoking a cigar, and we'll be communicating using his phone. So, how's everybody doing out there? Everybody doing good in the drone community? Next week is my birthday. Actually, next Wednesday, I will be turning the big 60, but I'm having a big birthday party at one of the local pubs here in town where I get to see one of my favorite local bands called Project X. Uh, I've known a lot of the guys in the band. I've known for over 30 years. They're very good, and they play all kinds of music. A little bit of country, mostly rock and roll, contemporary music, a little bit of rap. Yeah, they'll throw in a little bit of Snoop Dogg in there, and what else? Oh, it'll be stuff like Stevie Ray Vaughan, ZZ Top, uh, some Zeppelin. Oh, yeah. So let's see how we're doing over here on YouTube. So I'm going to hit refresh. Yes, we've got 8 people watching right now. That's cool. Hey, please hit that like button while you're there. So I'm good. All right. So that is awesome. Oh, Okie Tom, welcome to the show. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, we're just doing it, kind of winging it today. We're just going to do another open format show. Uh, I want to do a pay it forward type show to help out a few fellow droners out there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, yeah, all I have to do is Hey, Timeless Truths. Yeah, here's the link to help out Lloyd. Let's help him out with Ranger, with his bills there. And then Timeless Truths, welcome, welcome. So I am going to. Hey, does anybody have the link to the GoFundMe for Jeff Sills? I'd really like to post that on here. Oh, I like your photo, Okie Tom. That's cool. So let me see if I could find some more GoFundMe's out there. Do, 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 do. Jeff Sills. I don't know if he's. Nope, he doesn't have his on there. If anybody has a link to, maybe Mel has it. I'll, okay, nope, it's not on there. So if anybody has the link to, oh, Geet Spana, welcome. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Sean. Go ahead and post that, and we'll get that out there. So we got people from Ontario. Is oh, Timeless Truth. We got another Canadian from Oshawa. Okay, cool. When I lived in Michigan, I used to, well, I've been to Windsor, Ontario, and I've been to Kincardine and Godrich over there on the Lake Huron side of Canada. Oh, all right. I will do that, Sean. You're not a moderator. Huh? How come not? How come? All right. You are now blue. And Bob Casey, we got to make you a moderator too. Cool. We got that out there. And all right, Mel, if you want to come on, I sent you the link and the emails. All right, here we go. Here's the link to Jeff Sills' GoFundMe. Hey, grumpy vlogger Lloyd, come on the show. I've also sent you the link as well. Let's get you guys on the show and make it a yeah. Let's make it a free for all out here tonight. So yeah, I've been just oh, old guy on a drone, Mitch. I've also sent you a link as well if you want to come on and we'll have a lot of fun. There, all right, we got someone in all the way from Fort Smith, Arkansas. We have Mel Coke.
Hello, Art. I gotta go back to the stream.
Oh yeah, you
I
did get your
closed.
top.
I closed too many windows. Now I can pop out chat.
There you go.
How you doing, Art?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's going on?
Uh, just taking it easy. Did a little bit of computer stuff. Hey, we got we got another guy on, Mitch. Hey, he's not on his phone.
Another guy on.
You gotta mute the
I
audio,
just,
Mitch.
man, I got you. I got you.
There you
Mel,
Mitch.
how the hell are you?
Oh man. Doing good. Doing good.
Glad to hear that. Art, how are you?
I'm 15 pounds lighter today.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
your secret? Oh, look at that.
Ah, yeah,
You know,
looking
you could lose
sharp.
another 15 if you shaved the beard off.
Oh hush.
Well, you look very suave and deboner.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
deboners are that's for damn
that's
sure.
suave and deboner. That's French. I speak French. In
Me
fact, I'm
too.
always saying "pardon my French" because
Yeah, I speak French too. In fact, I shop at that French store.
Target.
Target, yeah.
I
That's
knew it. I saw you there. You wanted
we
a free
got-
for all, Art. You asked for it.
Art's in
All right.
trouble, isn't he, Mitch? All we need to do now is get Lloyd in here, and yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, no studio for me tonight. I'm in my office here.
Yeah, I see you're in your office.
3D printing away.
What are you making?
I'm making a antenna holder for the back of a quad that
Oh,
to
okay.
hold both the Immortal T, the receiver antenna and the SMA antenna.
Okay.
So print away.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Hey, we
Mike
got
B, Thomas.
Gerald's Farms and who else do we got on here? We got some Mike B, aka the Drone Ranger, is here. Welcome, guys. So yeah, today we're doing the Pay It Forward show. It's helping out fellow YouTubers with a couple GoFundMe's and got a couple of good guys, Lloyd and Jeff. I liked how Ken said, "Let's help Jeff with this transition."
This transition, yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Jeff's going to be a trans now?
He is. We didn't know. None of us knew.
Wow.
I thought it was just trans fat.
Well, he's got that fancy shirt, that Ken had made. Have you seen it? Have you guys seen the shirt?
What shirt is? No, I don't think so.
Oh, let me go get it. Because Ken gave me one before he gave anybody any.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Before spin up. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And he asked me not to let anybody see it before spin up.
I did see that.
I've got the shirt. I have yet to wear it. I don't think I can bring myself to wearing that shirt.
You'll get comments. You get a lot of comments.
Yeah, that's no doubt.
You might even be asked to leave a few places.
Probably so.
So you got me all.
oh,
Wait.
okay. I'll get rid of that.
Okay. All right.
There
Ah,
we
there
go. Yeah.
At least I don't have to deal with the duck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a duck. And how come you're using this, Art, instead of VMix?
Well, I can't do I can only do one other person on VMix.
That's not true.
How you?
That's not true.
Oh.
Oh, you can use Zoom with VMix.
Well, I'm using StreamYard with VMix.
Yeah.
StreamYards is, in my opinion, for the guests, StreamYards is much easier to get into than
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons that I use it. I know Zoom probably has a little better quality, but
Right.
it's so easy just to click that link and boom, you're in. You don't have to go on to different websites and everything else like that. But that's my opinion.
Yep.
I like the duck too. I mean,
Mm-hmm. The only problem with StreamYards is you only get so many free hours a month or something now.
get 20. Yeah, they give you 20, but God, you know,
Yeah.
I don't live stream 20 hours a month. So
Yeah, me neither.
Gerald, monetizing has nothing to do with the platform you used to broadcast on. That's strictly YouTube.
Mhm.
Hello, Greg.
Hey, Greg's here.
oh, hello.
Well, hey, I think I have Greg's address. Let's see.
Your audio's way out of sync on StreamYards. What's it look like on YouTube, Art?
My audio?
Yeah,
You're a little out of sync.
way out of sync. And it's even worse on the YouTube feed.
Oh boy. Well, you know what? It could be the StreamYard or the vMix is yeah, I could see how
You've got to, if you're going to use vMix or StreamYard, you have to set the audio delay.
oh, okay. Go down here to what
I,
do
I
I
would
do?
I wouldn't mess with it while you're streaming.
Oh,
Greg says you look like a bad Chinese movie. That's funny.
A really bad Chinese movie.
Uh,
yeah, Greg, if you want to come on, I will. Let's see. I'm looking for your there. I've got all right, I'm sending you.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
Okay. Dang it.
In fact,
That's,
it,
should I get out and then try to get back in?
no, don't do nothing with it while you're streaming
Okay.
because you may not be able to get back to it.
I see. Okay, I'll just sit back and be quiet.
He hasn't had breakfast yet. Yeah, he can't come on your show without breakfast. He can't do it on an empty stomach.
so where's Lloyd tonight?
He
He's
is
in chat
right
somewhere.
there.
There he is. All I got to do is ask. You see that?
Ask and you shall receive.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, hey.
My father told me a long time ago. He said, if you don't ask, you don't get.
That's right.
Right.
Ah,
Lloyd,
hey, Mitch,
how
Mel,
are you?
Art. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Doing good.
Your background is going to make me go blind here, Lloyd.
Well, I can change that. You know.
I like the Raz. I like that much better. And,
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
and
Yeah,
I see that you could look. Ken Heron's going to sue you, so you hire a lawyer and fight him on it.
yeah.
You know?
He's
Hell.
gonna sue me anyway, so what the heck?
Just call it something else.
Yeah.
Call it
Well,
schmaz.
I-
Call it schmaz.
I call it Starfield because that's what
Starfield.
it says. Yeah, that's what it says. Flying Starfield. I explained to him last night. It's okay. I use the same software you do. That's where I got it from.
And when you're describing it, instead of doing it in a British accent, do it in a German accent. You know.
There
So
you go. Yeah,
something
yeah,
different.
yeah. So
Ich bin Starfield.
There you go. We have ways of making you relax.
yeah, I wanted something different, so I've kind of going with this set. But
It's very relaxing. That other thing was
you mean, yeah,
that's good for early in the morning when you want to like wake up.
You guys
like-
are all
like this
making me
one?
miss my
Yeah.
green screen.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's, yeah. This is going to be my primary one, or you know, I'll change them up every so often, but this is basically what my set's going to look like. You know.
Hello, Rick.
Hey,
Rick
Rick.
Albert, how you doing, Rick?
Albert.
Tomas.
So, Art, how you doing with my RovoMaster?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to it's do another video using the follow me mode.
Ah,
Does it? I didn't know it had a follow me mode.
Mm-hmm. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get on my skateboard and see if it could catch up with me.
Yeah. I'd pay money to see that art.
I'd pay money only because I know at the end of there, somewhere in that, there's going to be one huge crash.
A big accident. Take it to a busy shopping mall parking lot with a lot of people around, and act like the thing is chasing you and scream for help.
Yeah,
Help, help, gotta move fast, and this thing will be chasing after you, fire, and see if you can,
Yeah.
Then it'll film the action as he gets run over by a car.
Stop it.
Yeah, people get a lot of views off that one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
especially
a good
if you filmed
idea.
it in slow motion. Gotta get the slow-mo camera out. Yeah.
Oh,
Carlos is here. Hi, Carlos. I was just over in Eric's live stream, RC Crazy.
Oh yeah, I saw that was on. Yeah,
I was over there for a little while, and Carlos was in there plugging the hell out of my channel to try to get me to 1,000. So he followed me.
So what's everybody up to? How's Jeff's? I haven't checked it today, but how's his GoFundMe thing going?
yeah. Let me check. I know Geeksvana posted it on here. I ought to post it again.
Okay. Oh, that's clicked on the wrong one. I was gonna say that's not it.
Almost there. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, there. That's it. Okay.
Okay. What I'll do. Do you see the tally yet?
Yeah, it's 645 out of 1,000. So
Oh,
we're getting close on that one. Yeah.
And I see that you're up to 1,000, which is awesome.
Yeah, actually, and here's the thing: I've got another 160 that's not on there because people went direct PayPal. So I'm
cool.
I'm at 1,160.
That is awesome.
Are you really? That's terrific.
1,170 because I just noticed I got another 10.
Wow.
So yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's Sean Hickey. That's Geeksvana, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, Brett, Ariel.
Yeah, I truly am humbled by this, and yeah, he's scheduled for surgery Monday morning. I got to get up and
super.
drive 45 minutes. He's got to have him up in Catoosa, which is about 45 minutes, an hour away, and I've got to have him there between 7 and 8, which means I'm going to be getting up real early on Monday morning.
Which means you're in trouble on Monday, and the rest of us are in trouble on Monday afternoon.
Yeah, because my show is going to be slapped together.
You're going to be grumpy.
Yeah. Nah, I'll come home and go to sleep because they're keeping him overnight. So, yeah, they're going to do this.
Are you going to hang around for the surgery, or are you just going to drop him off?
I probably will just drop him off, but, because
he's a big dog. He can handle it.
Well, there's really nothing I can do. And, they're not going to let me go back in there and watch. They said, as a matter of fact, they told me, says, you bring him, you drop him off, we'll call you.
Yeah, it's better that way. Otherwise, they see people looking in the window, knocking on the door.
Yeah,
why are you doing that? Do you have to shave so far up?
Yeah. Well, they will definitely have to on his leg because I was looking. It needs to be brushed out, but I'm scared to brush that leg because it's
pretty tender.
I don't want to hurt it any worse.
Yeah,
but it's
they'll shave it. Don't worry about it.
They'll shave it. Yeah, but he got up earlier this afternoon and Judy says, "Where's he at?" I said, "Well, I don't know." So I went to the living room. He wasn't there. He wasn't laying in front of the front door. Finally, I went and looked out the back door, and he's laying there looking around. It's 30 degrees out, and he's enjoying that freezing cold weather.
Well,
and
he's
that
got
cold
50 feet of coat on him, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
It's just like he's sitting there like, the Sphinx, just checking things out. And finally, I tap on the door. He looks up and he goes, "Oh," and he jumps up and comes. Well, he doesn't jump. He kind of lumbers up now because that putting all that weight on that one leg in the back.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, because he just can't use that back leg, that other back leg. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's he's doing okay.
Well, that's good. That's
He
good.
gets his drugs twice a day. He's happy.
Yeah, he's got the good stuff. That
He does.
ketamine.
Yeah, I'd like to know
Is
what
it?
he's got, but whatever it is, it's I think it's better than what I got.
See, Lloyd used to be the pet owner. Now he's just the pet treat dealer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. He just like, and he knows. It's just he knows. He takes his pills, but he won't just take them by themselves. So I naturally, well, he would. He always has, but I'm not going to take the chance and fight with him trying to, I've had some dogs I've had to, get something and squirt it down their throat just to get them to take it, a
Right.
pill. They need to make a pill launcher, you load it in there, ping. Especially when big dogs.
It's called your finger. You put it in their mouth and you push it to the back of their throat, and they have no choice but to swallow it.
I've done that on many a big dog, but
Geeksvana says pets don't have owners; they have staff.
Yeah.
that's it, man. I am his nursing staff. That's it. You got it. Oh yeah, it's he's, but yeah, he's
Jim Wallace, welcome to the
Oh,
show.
Jim. How you doing, Jim?
yeah. We got and Gary from Brant Aerials is there,
Yeah, cool.
and of course, yeah, a pill gun. This is America, after all. You're right.
Yeah. Greg never misses a shot, a chance to take a political shot at us, does he?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. The funny thing is he's politically conservative, but he grew up when, well, he didn't grow up. They had guns up to a point, but, he's never really been around the gun, because they outlawed them so long ago there,
Yep.
and he's getting to that age. He doesn't remember that stuff too. So,
It's funny. I grew up in a big city in Philadelphia, and my father, we didn't have guns in the house or anything. He had a drugstore, and he had an old 38 that I don't even know if it would fire in a drawer under the cash register for protection, but that's the only gun I ever saw. And then I went into the Army, and they did it to me. So it's the United States government turned me into a gun person.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Surely not. Say that again now.
Yes, the United States government caused me to enjoy guns as a hobby
Mhm.
and owning guns.
Yeah.
Because in the Army, I got to play with guns, and I kind of like it.
Yeah. Well, I grew up
Played
around
with
them.
bigger guns, you'd love it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I grew up, we had guns when I was a kid, my dad hunted, and I started going pheasant hunting with him when I think I was 8 or 10. I think I was 8. And because in Colorado at 10 or 9, you could carry a shotgun with a parent. So, so it was before they required the hunter safety course. And so I think the first year he took me just so I'd carry the pheasant, and he didn't have to. I was just a pack mule,
Well, Greg says grandfather made guns at the small arms factory in Lithgow, making Bren guns.
Oh, no
Oh,
kidding.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is prevalent to our society here in the United States. It's a part of who we are,
Yeah.
and the rest of the world, eh, you know, it depends on what part of the world you live in, and
Right.
but yeah, he likes it. He likes to give me crap about it. That's for sure. Yes, I was a pack mule and still stubborn. Yeah. Yeah, I am. You're right. Uh, yeah. The dogs all woke me up early. And Mel, I got your message and I didn't get on the show until after you'd left.
I
And
saw your reply.
yeah, dogs woke me up early today. They decided today was the day. I think they were barking at snowflakes. It's like we hadn't had snow in so long, they didn't know what that stuff was. So, but yeah, yesterday we were driving home with tornadoes all around us.
Wow.
Down, we had to pull over twice because the rain was so. Oh yeah, it was bad coming in from the sea. We went to see Judy's oncologist yesterday. So, but yeah, it was so bad. I had to pull over twice. I just couldn't see. You know,
Was that big line that's been moving across? The one you were talking about today, Mel? You were looking at it on your phone. Big line that's going across.
Yeah, that went through yesterday afternoon and yesterday evening and stuff. Last night they had tornado warnings in Sallisaw, Oklahoma, which is only about 20 miles from Lloyd's house.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
We had the sirens going off here. They went off here in Muskogee twice. And yeah, it was. And then somewhere in the middle of the night, it turned from rain to ice, and then we just got maybe a little, not even enough to call a dusting this morning. So it went from, spring weather to winter weather.
Yeah,
overnight.
We've been warm down here. It was about 80 today. I'd like. And we don't like it that we like it to be 65, 70 in the wintertime.
Right.
We don't want it to be summertime.
Yeah.
And that they're predicting that front will stay north of us and kind of fizzle. So it's not going to do much for us or cool us down much at all.
Cool.
No.
Well, yesterday was, I don't know, it was about 62 degrees. And today we haven't hit 32 yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we've been in the low 40s here in the Denver area today.
We've been in the upper 20s. There's something wrong with that.
Well, it was 16 degrees this morning at 6:30 when I got up.
No.
So, Mel, what have you been doing today?
What did I do today?
That exciting, huh?
Well, I went to the bank. Then I mailed a drone out to Paul Davis, Drone Bum.
Oh, okay.
I mailed his drone back.
Okay.
His Mavic Pro. His camera still needs more work, but he's not wanting to put more money into that drone because it's just a Mavic Pro. So, but it has good ESC board, good main board, good fan, good motor arms, good motors, all that stuff. So it's a good parts drone because he tends to like to fly the Mavic Pro. He's got a couple of them.
Right.
And he also enjoys crashing them. So I'm sure he'll need more parts.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get that drone back and some other drone that needs some more serious repairs sooner or later.
Right.
Sorry, Paul.
Yeah.
So I sent that back to him, and then I went over to Walmart and picked up a few things, and then I came home. And it was sleeting and freezing rain, so it didn't bother me to just come back home.
Yeah.
You see, I got a package.
Oh,
I
Yeah, we
see
saw
that.
the package. You teased us with the package once already today.
yeah.
Yeah, that was this morning, right? Did I tease you guys?
Yep. Yeah, I saw that on.
I don't think Lloyd got to see it though.
No, I
okay.
didn't get to see it, but
Yeah, Lloyd, remember when I won the drone from Kelly Shores before Christmas?
yeah, I can't remember which one was that.
I think it's the Bugs 3 Mini or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
the
that.
Bugs 3 Mini. Yeah,
But anyway, yeah, it came in, so it's still packaged, and I'm going to do a live opening unboxing tomorrow night on my show.
Well,
It's going to be a Bugs 4 if you keep throwing it around like that.
well, I not one to top that, but I've already unwrapped mine, and I'll be trying to fly this thing.
Is that the one you got from,
That's the one I got. Yeah,
Oh,
from
cool.
Kelly?
I'll be. Yeah, he said he'd like to see me flying it.
Is that a
On,
GPS or an FPV drone?
Oh no, that's
No, that's it.
a different shape. That's got
Yeah,
three
it's a
rotors
mini
in the front and one
helicopter.
in the back.
Yeah, it's got one in the back and the very front rotor.
Hey, Peter.
Right
Carroll.
here. Whoops, down right there. It's actually faced downwards.
Yeah,
Go fast.
and it's got ducted fans too, Mitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, Lloyd, I would like to, man.
Well,
If I come over there tomorrow, are we going to fly it tomorrow? Why don't you meet me halfway tomorrow and we'll fly it somewhere?
Well, I've got an art show to do at 2:00 my time.
Okay,
So-
well, just meet me somewhere halfway and then I'll fly it later.
No, I'm going.
I want to see that thing, man. I'm excited about that thing.
I'll tell you what. I will. It's nothing fancy. I mean,
No,
he
I don't want to
literally-
look at it on your screen. No, I want
That's all.
I want to see with my hands,
Well, you're going to get to see it on the
not
screen
your
because
eyes.
I'm going to charge it out. I'm going to charge it up. It's nothing fancy, but it's a SEMA, okay?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
but yeah,
look at
it's
that.
I just think it looks cool.
It
yeah,
does.
it does.
It
yeah.
looks like a helicopter. It looks like a
Yeah.
helicopter almost.
Metro Drones should have his too.
Okay,
but,
we're gonna watch Art fly it, and
Yeah, here we go.
Lloyd's gonna hand launch
Now,
it.
yeah.
Does
See if
someone-
you can. Yeah,
It comes with a controller.
Hello,
yeah,
Peter Carroll.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Oh,
It even came. Look at this. And this came factory like this. It came with a landing pad too.
Oh
my
wow!
Yeah, it's a
Now,
nice
that's
landing pad. Yeah, so this is the one Kelly actually flew in the video.
oh.
Uh,
I'll have to
and,
go check that out.
Yeah, go check out his video because this is the one he flew, and
Cool.
you know he threw in the bag of goodies that comes
Bag
with
of
it: USB charger, some
Does it
little
have a
miniature.
camera?
Huh?
Does it have
No.
a camera?
No, no, it's just a fun flyer. Yeah, it's a SEMA, but
So use two-sided tape and stick your new Econ Action camera to the bottom of it.
There
I don't
you
think
go.
that thing would hold the. It might. I hadn't thought of that. I might have to. Now you got me thinking. I'm gonna have to try that.
See, we need to get together on this thing,
Oh,
Lloyd.
I know. Yeah, but
Well, Australia's waking up. Peter Carroll is in the house.
Yeah, Peter Carroll.
Yeah, Peter and Greg both.
oh my
I
god.
started today with Peter Carroll, and
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was watching him last night on.
Hello, hello. We
Yeah. It just. Yeah,
Greg. got
Yeah.
spike drone.
No, it wasn't Oz by Drone. It was
Yes, it was.
Matt North. Oh, there's Oz by Drone. Oh, I wasn't looking at that. I thought, no, it wasn't on his show. Whose show? I was. Oh, hi, Greg.
Morning.
hi, Greg. I got the duck now.
Evening, Greg. Yeah.
It's not afternoon yet, so speak for yourself.
I think he was.
Yeah. I now have my coffee. I'm happy.
Hey, Greg, did you find anybody that could blow up that video for you?
Well, I wanted to blow up the guy that did it, but that's another story.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah.
Would you like an exclusive? Would you like a
Sure.
scoop? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the exclusive is we haven't got anyone to blow up the video yet, but we have had some people look at the existing one that I showed you guys yesterday and
Right?
shared that around a bit. And we found him.
Awesome. That's
And
great.
he's admitted to doing it. He's admitted to doing it. So
Awesome.
I don't know yet what that means. Like, I don't know Philippine law. I don't know if that is. I
Well,
would
is
think
a hit and run from an accident? Is that's still something bad, right? Even in the Philippines.
Yeah, I would hope so. But the thing is, Philippines is an interesting country, and you would know this, Art. At that exact location, here's the interesting thing. At that exact location, almost the same accident happened to me when I was driving a rental car some time back, and someone rear-ended me. And initially, the police were saying it was my fault, even though I was the guy in front.
Oh, because you were the foreigner.
Well, because I was the one who had the wallet, you see, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're a foreigner or not. If you've got a wallet, they'll pick you. But yeah, so I was turning into the driveway where that guy was turning into was his home, which is right next door to the driveway, which is my home in the Philippines. I was turning in there. Someone was overtaking me on the inside, and exactly the same thing happened. And here's the funny thing. If I was there, there was a police car facing me, watching, and saw the whole thing happen in front of me. He was there on patrol, just parked there. And it was still my fault initially.
Wow.
So at this point, this accident happened, and I had my wife with me, and then all of a sudden we're calling all of these other relatives, and my wife's family is 7 sisters and 1 brother. And then they've got nieces, nephews, aunties, uncles, and we had about 50 people turn up within about 5 minutes. And then they're speaking so fast in stuff that I would never understand. But we went to the police station later on, and they were still saying it was my fault. And then, do you know this word, arte? It's, sorry, art. The word is arte. Do you know that one?
Yeah, that's a woman's name, an older person.
Yeah, so the eldest sister of my wife went next door. Went to the police station. He was speaking there, still my fault. Went next door and spoke to the mayor, and the mayor came in and spoke to the police chief, who spoke to the guy who was investigating. He said, okay, it's not your problem now.
Well, you know, when I was stationed in Turkey back in the 60s, part of our briefing that they gave us when we arrived there was that, you know, when you go into Ankara downtown, you're going to probably take taxis around. And they told us, they said, if you're in a taxi and the taxi gets in an accident, just run away, because you will be held liable for that accident. It's going to be your fault, even though you're just a passenger. And their logic is, you're an American, you don't belong there. Therefore, if you weren't there, the accident wouldn't have happened. And that's for real. That's not just stupid logic. That's how they actually, and they warned us. They warned us in advance. Just get the hell out of there if you're ever involved in a taxi accident. Isn't that something?
And if you ever catch a taxi,
That sounds about right.
yeah. And if you ever catch a taxi in Malaysia, just don't.
Not likely for me, I don't think. But I'll keep that in mind.
Malaysia, the taxi meters, if you've got one that runs a meter, will run faster than what they're meant to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was in Malaysia one time, and I got in a taxi, and he started playing with his iPhone halfway through the journey, and all of a sudden the meter started going faster. So yeah. Yeah.
I know we took one down to Mexico when we'd go down to, because we went down south of Brownsville, and we were wanting to go into whatever that was down there.
Juarez?
No, Juarez is south of Laredo.
Yeah. That's over by El
Whereas is south of where, Lloyd?
Not Laredo.
El Paso.
El Paso. You know, all them Texas towns are alike. Anyways, Whatever
Good
town.
thing Chris ain't here.
Yeah, I know, right?
That boy'd stomp a mud hole in your
He would in a
ass.
heartbeat. Yeah. Anyway, we were down at Brownsville, and we were going down to whatever that town was across the border, and we were real lucky. The guy, we were going to the Mercado, and it was in the central part of town, so you had to take a cab. And we thought, well, we'll just walk to it. And when finally the guy pulled up and he says, "You got a long walk." And I thought, okay. I said, "How much will you charge me to take me there?" He says, $3. Don't let anybody charge you anymore. $3. I'll take you straight there. And wait for me to come back. $3 back. I thought that was reasonable, So his sister actually lived in the United States. Well, he did too. He and his sister both, and his wife and family, they were all citizens of Texas. Well, they're American citizens, but they were what they call Tejanos, which are Texans that their family fought in the War of Independence for against Mexico. So, anyways, they lived there, but they worked across the border, and because they spoke Spanish and they were Hispanic, so it's like, yeah, so $3. He said, "These guys will charge you $15. $3, I'll take you down there. Another $3, I'll take you back. Just wait for me." So we did, and he showed up. He says, "You guys ready to go?" I said, "Yep, we're ready to go." But I wouldn't go down there now for nothing and that was the problem. They were just starting to have kidnappings,
Oh boy.
and there were several people that had been kidnapped already. And that was the last time I went there. I don't like Brownsville, Texas. I don't like that town down there. There were nicer places.
So they
friendlier
got kidnappings.
places.
So they got kidnappings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So the guns are doing a really good job for you down there.
Well, you can't carry them across. That's the problem. You can't carry them across the border. Now in Texas, that's a different story. But
Yeah,
Well,
it's
they
pretty
just had
scary
a-
now. And thanks to 9/11, we can't even go enjoy Mexico anymore unless we have a passport.
Right.
yeah, we can't go watch the donkey shows like Tater's talking about.
They don't have those anymore. But
We've got a donkey in the room. You don't need to go across the border.
yeah, exactly, Greg.
And a self-confessed donkey. He admitted it earlier today. So pack mule.
Yeah.
He did he?
Well, I packed. He's heard me. I was a pack mule for my dad. Okay, he had me.
Anyway,
I guess you had to be there to hear the story.
You were here, Mel. It was 5 minutes ago. You're so damned old you don't remember what happened 5 minutes ago.
he can't remember because you put that background up earlier and he's tripping out.
That's right.
No, I was talking about my dad took me pheasant hunt when I was 8, but it's just so I'd carry the pheasant. He turned me into a pack mule for the game. That's what he's referring to. Well, you were there.
You said that earlier. Here.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. You were here.
Where the hell was I at? Because I don't remember you saying that.
And don't you even remember me joking in the chat at the time and
Yeah,
calling
I
you?
even read his joke.
It had to be that psychedelic stuff you had going, Lloyd.
Yeah.
It's got to be, man, because that's.
You're probably off getting coffee.
Oh, I was gone. No. Was I gone? Did I go after Lloyd came in or before he came in?
Can you put that earlier comment up? Go and look through the list of earlier ones and go and put it up for him to help.
Oh, that's okay. Art.
To help his senior citizen moment.
Yeah. Mel's
Right
having a senior moment.
Yeah, you don't want to know what's in my coffee, Tater. Just know it's damn good coffee.
This is what he said right there. I just put it in the chat. Yeah, you were here, Mel. I mean,
Okay.
just
I have to take your word for it, Lloyd.
watch it on the playback later.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be. You're gonna,
He'll forget to watch it back.
he'll forget.
Hey, Greg, did
Yeah.
your hotel survive the typhoon over Christmas?
Yeah, it's doing okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I
not,
heard Mindoro got hit pretty hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a
No,
YouTuber that I follow, Will Dasovich. His grandmother lives in San Jose, Mindoro, and they were there over Christmas. And they've got this typhoon coming through, and all the signs, the kind of signs that swing from a pole, they were all horizontal. That's
Wow.
how strong that wind was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And rain, oh boy.
by the way, speaking of the Philippines, does everyone know that I'm going back there a little bit later this year?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you were
March,
going
I think, right?
April.
April. Yeah.
April. Yeah. So I mentioned that we've got 7 sisters and 1 brother, so you've got a wedding every year, just about, Yeah. So this is a wedding, and yeah, I'll be bringing the good old Phantom. And last time I did try and go flying there over at Tagatai, but this time it should be a little bit easier. That was
Yeah,
a very long URL.
James Tanner has flown
Yeah.
there a couple times. And so has Will Dasovich. They've flown there at
I will
Lake-
put up a little shorter link.
Lake
How long a flight is it for you, Greg?
8 hours, 9 hours, and by the time you take into account the Philippines aviation situation and how long you've got to wait at the airport, add another day or 2 to that.
Oh, certainly a lot closer than we are to the Philippines.
Yeah,
It took
Yeah.
me 21 hours.
Only physically, though. Only physically closer.
Yeah. Art, how long does it take for you to fly from Denver to the Philippines?
21 hours.
21 hours.
Yep. Denver to San Francisco, San Francisco to Beijing, Beijing to Manila.
you could probably go and skip the Beijing with different airlines. Depends on what's
Yeah, I
available at that time.
now they've got a flight that goes from, I think, Denver to Tokyo and Tokyo to Manila.
They haven't got no direct flights in from Manila to US mainland?
They do in San Francisco and LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of flying, I'm doing some really good transitions today. Have any of you guys ever heard of the dance done on Cebu Pacific?
On what?
The safety demonstration dance.
Oh no, I think I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I've
do
not.
some Googling on YouTube. Cebu Pacific safety demonstration dance, and you'll see some rather unique ways of traveling.
Yeah, when they do the safety demonstrations, they try to, do it a little different.
They do it very, very differently. It's the whole thing is set to music.
Oh, okay.
So is it the safety demonstration dance or safety demonstration flight attendant dance or something?
Yeah, that'll do. Any of them.
Okay.
Kind of like Zumba with hey, safety with Zumba.
Well, his first one up is this. Remember that guy on Star Trek? I think it was Voyager that like had no face, but he had eyes, and a mouth, but no. The transformer guy,
Randy
Yeah.
Auburn
the
Jones.
shapeshifter. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
very
yeah.
first video that come up, the stewardess on the thumbnail looks a lot like him. I mean, the same kind of face, nothing. Kind of weird.
We've in photography disabled Disney Drone Life RC, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the actor's name is Rene Auberjonois.
Yeah, French name.
Renee
What
Auburn.
was his name on the show? Was it like Odo or something like that?
Odo. Yeah, Odo. That was it.
He was a shapeshifter.
Yeah, Lloyd, I know you. I knew you would know the Star Trek.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm
Yeah.
a Trek nerd. What can I say?
Hey, we got
Area
God.
51.
He also played on Benson as the governor's assistant.
And he
So-
was in the movie The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah.
He was the
He
Reverend.
changed his name because people were having problems saying Renee Auburn Jonay or
Auberjonois.
Yeah,
so he
it's easy
changed
to
it
use
to for a while. And when he was doing Star Trek, he was Renee Auburn Jones because he knew the intellect of the Star Trek people probably wasn't as high as the average person, and they wouldn't understand it. So he put it Jones so they could. Then after he got about the fourth season, he went back to the
His original name.
Jonet. Yeah, the original spelling because by then, it's just like the guy that played Dr. Bashir's on there. His name is Sigel Sadal or something like that.
Yeah.
And he changed it to El
Siddiq.
Sadal or something. Yeah. His long name. He changed it to
Alexander Siddiq.
Yeah. Alexander Siddiq. That was it. Yeah. Yeah. Because I've actually got his autograph. Matter of fact, I got quite a few Star Trek autographs, but that's a different story.
You ever watched the Orville, Lloyd?
Yeah, I have. It's
Seth MacFarlane. What do you want?
Yeah, it's Seth MacFarlane. What can you say?
Family guy in a spaceship is what it is.
Yeah. Probably I actually think it's better than what is it? Discovery? Is that the one that's on CBS?
Yeah. I think the Orville is very well done.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I'll probably get a lot of hate comments on that one, but
Well,
yeah,
it's just mindless entertainment. Basically, sometimes it's nice to not have to agonize over whatever you're watching.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I finally figured out who Greg looks like.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm going to share this picture.
I will be right back, folks.
You're going to miss this, Lloyd. It's going to be funny.
What? Okay.
Art's going to show us who Greg reminds him of.
Uh-oh. Yeah, look at Greg. He's even worried.
Well, Art, we're waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost there. There he is, right there.
Oh, gee,
Oh my God! From Babylon 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes.
He was one of the ambassadors. I can't remember which side.
Hold your hair out like that.
Yeah. Greg let it grow long around the edge and stick it
You
out.
know, that really does look a lot like Greg.
Yeah. A
Without
little more hair.
Yeah.
But,
Greg, if you had a wig, you could
Looks like a futuristic version of.
Yeah, I'm looking red, by
Larry
the way,
Pine.
Tater. I'm looking red because I haven't got any lights on in here and it's not white balanced and what
Okay,
have you.
I'll be right back, guys.
But I just put in 2 links back to the earlier topic, just if people want to go and check them out.
Okay.
Of that Cebu Pacific thing. It's pretty cool. Anyway.
We'll be calling Greg Londo.
Londo.
Malaro,
That's right. That was his name.
ambassador of Centauri Prime.
By the way, just curious if anyone here has watched the reboot of Lost in Space.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm just catching it up on Netflix at the moment. I'm enjoying it so far. Just seeing all of the little references back to the original, it's been cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a decision on which Dr. Smith is the worst human being on the planet. The one that played in the original series, or this woman they got playing this new Dr. Smith now.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely up there in terms of despicableness.
Yeah, you think?
How about the movie where Gary Oldman played Dr. Smith?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's the one. Let's see, Matt LeBlanc was he was the pilot. He
Really?
played
Did I see that movie?
not Robinson, but the other character.
Yeah. Did he go, "How you doing"? Did he do that in there?
No,
How you doing?
that would have been funny.
It would have.
How you doing?
You know, Greg. You know, do you get that reference? You have Friends over there?
The series Friends, yeah, but I was never a fan.
The TV show. Well, not Matt LeBlanc plays a character in Friends, and he goes, "How you doing?" And that's his he's known for that.
Tagline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've lost Lloydie.
Yeah, he'll be back.
He said he was going to be right back.
Tater says his dad's girlfriend lives in Cebu.
Okay.
You
I'm
know,
looking forward to it.
Tater, my favorite part that Gary Oldman played was in The Fifth Element. So he played the bad guy. Remember that?
That was a good movie too.
Zorn. That was a terrific job he did there. And what was the one he played where they hijacked the president's plane?
Was that? Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about. One of those.
The one with Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know what it is. I can't remember the name of the show or the movie. Yeah.
Hey, Art and everybody, if you guys will excuse me for just a minute, I have to go get some more coffee.
All right.
And I'm going to go get some water. So it'll be the Greg and Art show.
Yeah. Well, I'm back. So.
And Lloyd.
Well, that's all right. You're the donkey. You don't count.
How do I get myself? Oh, there it is down here. Okay.
It's a pretty good show tonight.
There we go. It's my three droners.
Yep.
Air Force One was the name of the movie.
Yep. Seen it. Loved it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I like doing that just because the look on your face like, oh, I can't handle that. You know where that comes from, right?
The library.
Yeah, exactly. Same. Did you saw what Ken wrote in your show last night? Because I had this on. He said his lawyers would be contacting my lawyers about RAS infringement rights. I said, sorry. That's what I was saying.
I got a license for it.
Yeah. I got this the same place you got yours.
This is
That's
how
what
No, he got his somewhere else. He didn't get his from the
Oh,
library.
well, see, then I ain't.
Yeah. That was
I know.
you controlling the drones.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
doing that
yeah.
in the green room while you two were on, and Greg started chuckling.
Yeah, we were
Yeah, I'm flying the drones in northeastern Colorado.
right.
That was me.
Actually, it was a good show last night, Greg. It really
Yeah, it
was.
Yeah, look, I had fun.
Yeah.
I've written more of that code to automate the video stuff. I'll share with you some of that later, Lloyd.
Good.
Okay. All right.
You'll operate a little more smoother.
Yeah, Tater, Razin Fresh. It's not the first time he's threatened me with that. Anytime I come up with anything close to what his is, it's like, okay,
It's
my
the same
orders.
color.
Yeah, yeah. It's the same color. It's got a couple
Hey,
little
we got
speckles that look like his,
that,
you know.
and he's looking better, a little
But,
more colorful. So,
Mm.
so
but yeah.
Greg, yeah, have you been to Cebu?
No,
Uh,
no. So I've done Palawan,
oh yeah, I hear that. It's really awesome. That's
except,
one of the places I want to go to.
oh, look, it's a beautiful place to go as long as you don't want um, any niceties, for example. It's an island. If you compare that to Boracay, Boracay's been commercialized. Palawan
Yeah,
is still non-commercialized.
yeah,
You just
rural.
go and enjoy nature. But
Mhm.
as fate would have it, I got the bug when I arrived in Palawan, and my insides were trying to talk to my outsides.
Oh, boy.
I spent the whole time in the hotel room.
Oh boy.
Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you gotta watch out for that in the Philippines, especially if you eat street food.
No, I don't do the street food. I don't do the street food. Thanks for that. Um,
I just was pushing out, and the street food from the Philippines came out. I didn't even realize. I wasn't listening to what you guys said. Sorry.
Oh man, when I was stationed in Turkey, besides the taxi driver warning, they didn't even count on you for 2 weeks. They didn't even schedule you to do any work for 2 weeks because they over there they called it the turkey trots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And the minute you got there and you ate the first thing, even if you ate in the mess hall, that was it. You were gone for a week or two. It was we
Yeah.
all got it. Everybody got it.
Yeah.
Well,
and Tater, Jollibee, yeah, I've been there, but I still prefer good old Macca's. But I still laugh every time I go to the Philippines and you go to McDonald's and they serve chicken and rice.
Yep. That's right. Yep.
Only in
yeah,
the Philippines.
yeah.
Jo-
In
Jollibee
Mexico,
is like the KFC of the Philippines.
oh, is it? Yeah,
Yeah, but
Well,
they also they have
they're not
spaghetti
KFC.
there.
They try to be McDonald's, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. They have spaghetti there too.
So does McDonald's. You can get spaghetti at
No.
McDonald's in the Philippines.
okay.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Every time my wife and daughter get back there, they say, I want to go to McDonald's to have some spaghetti.
Well, is it spaghetti with red sauce or is it noodles like they have in the Orient?
No,
No, but
with tomato sauce.
you know what they use
Yeah.
for the marinara? It's ketchup.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Not
I
exactly,
made the
no.
mistake of having at the airport in Manila.
Mixed
And
spaghetti.
oh,
Mixed spaghetti. Yeah, yeah. Well,
Man.
in Mexico, when you go down there, or when I used to go down there back years ago, uh, 40 years ago or more, and when you get Montezuma's revenge if you ever ate anything. Well, you got it anyways, drinking the water. It didn't matter, if you ate anything around it. You'd end up with and they actually called it turista, tourist. Because all tourists got it. So you go into the local pharmacy and say that you wanted some yo quiero lomatil porque turista, and they say, yeah, okay, okay, and they'd hand you the Lomatol or Lomatil or whatever you call it, and you just had to go in and tell them you had Torista, and they knew what you wanted. 'Cause that's what they call diarrhea is Torista, because all the tourists get it.
Yeah.
¿Dónde
You
está
guys
el
heard
baño?
the total extent of my Spanish.
It was
Okay.
very good though.
Oh, you don't know ¿Dónde está el baño?
El
Yeah,
baño,
I do
yeah.
know to ask where the bathroom's at. Yes.
Hey, food and what related? Have you ever heard of an El Maco?
No.
Mitch, no?
A what?
An El Maco.
An El Maco?
Yeah,
Sounds like a Mexican
it's McDonald's Australia trying to do Mexican.
Mexican.
Oh my God.
and
El Mac.
and the advertising for this. Just imagine hearing the words. Just imagine the words. I'm dreaming of a maco that thinks it is a taco.
Oh my God. Who is the marketing genius for that?
All things being equal, it's one of my favorite burgers, the seasonal ones that they do, once every couple of years.
Yeah. Best we get is McRibs, which are, pressed, pre-digested pork.
McRib.
Yeah, and they're stamped out to look like they have a stamp that makes them look like ribs, but it's pre-digested pork.
They make such a big deal out of it too.
I know. It's like, the McRibs are back.
Millions of dollars advertising this McRib, and then they take it away.
Yeah, and it's not even that good. I mean, they're nasty. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Mitch.
Yes.
If you click Cam and mic on your thing down below and go to audio, have you got disable audio processing turned on?
I don't know. I'll check it out. Let's see. No, should I? All right, I'll disable it. Okay. All right. Is that better?
Yeah, you were getting the speakerphone effect.
Oh, okay.
But now we're getting echo from you.
Now you're getting echo.
Turn it. Yeah, turn it back the way it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got my 3D printer going in too, so you may be hearing a little bit of noise from that.
Yeah, because we really don't need the echo.
No echo. Well, I'm not at my regular live streaming station. I'm in my office with a 10-year-old Logitech webcam before 680 by 40. I think it's just really, it was my first webcam like 10 years ago, and I'm using the microphone in that, so I'm not going to vouch for the quality of this thing.
Well, it don't look too bad, really.
No, I look pretty good.
Anyway.
You don't need no stinking buttons, Lloyd. But I don't. I'm jonesing for my sound effects buttons. I don't have them in here.
Oh man, yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to disappear. I want to get back to some programming, kind of geeky, nerdy stuff, but I'll still be listening in the background.
Okay.
Good to see you, Greg.
Good to see you, Greg. Thanks for coming on.
See you guys.
Good seeing you, Greg.
Bye.
Where'd Mel go? You went away and never came back?
I think we need to get coffee or smoke or something.
Speaking of smoke, I'm about ready to head on out to my cigar. I mean,
He went to find Juan Valdez to make the coffee beans.
yes.
Yeah, no. Lloyd, you're echoing.
Yeah, he's doing that on purpose.
That was a sound effect. Yeah.
So it looks like the month of January is going to be more just get-together type live streams than actual planned out agendized shows.
Yeah, I think everybody's trying to recover from
Yeah,
Christmas,
from the holidays.
the holidays. Yeah, it's yeah, and I'm probably going to be doing the same thing. I don't.
Why not? Why not? I had a good time on my show on Thursday. We had a great time.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell I don't know where the 2 hours went to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't,
don't forget.
yeah, I was on your show
tomorrow.
Wednesday. That's right.
On Art's place.
Yeah, and I'll be there, Art.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
that's right.
I
Tomorrow.
Old guy too.
Yeah, I turned down a chance to fly with Mel just so I could be on your show. So
And if I don't show up tomorrow, it means the wind finally died down enough to go out and fly.
there you go.
I love you guys, but I haven't been able to fly for the past 3 or 4 days because of the wind. So
I understand.
I got to keep my priorities. I got to keep my priorities in order.
It's
Yeah,
cold
Lloyd.
outside. I had to put on the fire.
I miss my studio here.
Yeah.
I don't have all the funny stuff, you know.
Well,
What have I
you know,
got that I can hold up in front of the camera?
I use my Stream Deck right now because it's working now. When I go to do my live show Monday, I think I know what the problem is, and it has to do with the YouTube Studio.
Oh,
I can go onto anybody's set. I can even test it out. But as soon as I go live and I have, because what I do is I go to the live studio that they have to make sure everything's set to monitor it. But when I'm in that and I bring out the pop-out chat, that's when it all goes downhill.
Huh.
So I just won't go to that. I'll just go to the regular.
There you go.
I'll just go to the channel that it's playing on to bring out the pop-out chat.
Well, that's the old philosophy, you know. Hey, Doc, you know, it hurts when I hit myself with a hammer. You know,
Yeah.
we'll stop
Yeah,
hitting yourself with
Hit
a
yourself
hammer.
with a hammer. Yeah. Once I
Same-
figure, I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is. So, because I can come on anybody else's channel and not have a bit of problem, but it's when I go live and I've got the YouTube, the studio live setup running, it messes with my Stream Deck for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, my relief just came in, so I'm gonna bug out and go out and have myself a cigar. And as usual, guys, great seeing you.
Always good seeing you, Mitch.
Always good to see you, Mel. Take over. Keep these guys on a straight and narrow, okay?
That's not possible.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Somebody's got to do it, Mel. The world will thank you.
No one can fill your shoes, Mitch.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you are one of a kind, Mitch. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
that's what they tell me. When they made you, they broke the mold. And
We don't say what kind you are, but you're one of them.
that's it. Yeah.
You know,
What's
they say 1 in 5 people are actually crazy, right?
There's 4 of us here.
So look around at all your friends, and if they all seem normal, guess what?
Yeah.
That explains so much.
All right, guys, take the rest of the day off. All right.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. Take care, Mitch.
See you guys later.
Yeah.
Take care, Mitch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this blonde goes to the doctor and she says, "Doc, my finger hurts." And he says, "What do you mean?" She says, "Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not my finger." She says, "My whole body hurts." He says, "What do you mean?" She says, "Well, I touch my elbow and it hurts. I touch my shoulder, it hurts. I touch my head, it hurts. I touch my chin, everything hurts." And he examines her a little bit and he says, "Well, that just doesn't seem natural." And she says, she reaches over and she touches his shoulder and she says, "Oh, your shoulder hurts too." And he says, "Oh, now I get it." She says, "What's the matter?" He says, "Your finger's broke."
Oh my God. Oh, that was bad, Mel.
Lloyd, I was going to carry it on longer because it was a hook for you. I mean, the more I went, the more interested you got. You were like waiting for this.
Where's the punchline? And, you know, it's like, that was bad. Oh, I haven't had enough sleep today.
Well, you know what? At Spin Up, I ran into an old friend of mine down there who happens to be deaf. And I said, "Hey, Dave, how's it going?" And he said, "Arr!" That southern accent kills me every time.
Oh,
I tried to do sign language with him, but he said I mumbled.
yeah.
Jeez.
Stop mumbling. So,
Yeah.
you know what? You guys actually have something over on me here.
What's that?
You both can make vMix work with StreamYards, and I can't seem to get mine to do it. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I just start it up and then hit the external button.
Yep.
And then when I come into StreamYards, I go to settings and I pick up my vMix camera.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I end up with so many options and none of them work. Like, right now, if I go to settings, I've got New Tech NDI,
Right?
vMix Video, vMix External 2,
You just want vMix video.
Yeah.
vMix Video.
vMix video. That's one you want.
Well, can I start it here now and make it work, or do you think it won't work?
You should
Because
be able to switch to it.
StreamYards already has my camera.
Well, if you start vMix and hit external, because all it'll do is if you switch to it right now, it'll put up a the color
The
bars,
yeah.
Yeah.
Test
or
pack.
something like that. And then if you start vMix and you start external and then you hit that, it should switch.
Really?
Or you can go into the green room and then come back in.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
vMix Studios or vMix whatever that was.
I'm gonna go try that. I'll be back in
Yeah,
just a
vMix
second.
video.
Okay.
Yeah.
vMix Studio. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You need regular vMix, right?
vMix video. vMix
Oh,
video.
yeah.
For the camera.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
There you go. You go do that.
I thought I told him how to do that.
Yeah. Well, he's 60.
Yeah, there's that.
I'm not quite there. I got, just a few days left till I turn 60.
He sat here and listened to a story I tell about when I was hunting and I was a pack mule, and he didn't even remember it happened. So, maybe he's got early onset. Sometimers.
Yep.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's how my memory is. So if he doesn't make it back, we'll know it didn't work.
Well, now if I get my audio, how's my audio? Is it still lagging?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm okay. Well, because before Mel and
yeah, it is a little bit. You know what you do? You've got your audio set up, right?
Yeah.
On your vMix. Let me see if I can find it. Let me double check. General. All right. If you bring up where your microphone is at in vMix, okay. See the little gear next to it? All right. Click on that. On general, down at the very bottom, you'll see a delay. See where it says at the right underneath all the sliders? You opened up you click the gear, right?
Right.
Where your microphone's at.
Mm-hmm.
And over on the left-hand side, you're on the general tab. It's
right.
highlighted green. Then over on the right-hand side, you see all those sliders. Right?
Well,
we're talking about your microphone input, not your general, not your master, but your actual microphone input.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have it. You keep a separate. You have a audio input, and we're talking about in vMix.
Right.
Right. You want to go to your audio microphone.
Yep, I see it right there, and
all right. Click on the gear.
Oh,
above the S.
Okay.
All right. Now you'll see a window open up. It says audio settings, and then it says general. Okay.
Right.
Then you see all those sliders at the very bottom. You see the slider that says delay, and you'll see milliseconds on that window that popped up.
Oh, yes, I do.
All right. What does that say in there?
0.
Put in minus 1,000.
Okay.
And then click close.
Okay. minus 1,000. Okay.
Right. 1000.
And then close.
Then close. Yeah. That should sync it all back up.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
it's still
am I still lagging?
just a hair. Let me
Okay.
look and see. I can find what the audio delay is on vMix.
Okay.
Set up.
Okay. Greg says, okay, I'll just put it up there. I don't think that will do it. I think he's sending mic direct into StreamYard, not using virtual mic.
Oh,
So,
yeah, different ones. Some people have like 400 milliseconds. Some people have 80 milliseconds. You know,
right.
but if you're sending your audio straight into StreamYards, well, it wouldn't make any difference because if
Still lagging. Okay.
all right, all right, when you bring up the cam mic, the settings down there at the bottom of StreamYards, okay,
Right.
click on audio, all right,
Yes.
and what do you have selected for your mic?
I have my default microphone, my USB PNP.
Okay, all right,
And then I have communications microphone, USB PNP. And then I have microphone on my webcam.
all
And then
right.
I have microphone.
Well, which one do you have selected?
Huh?
Which one do you have selected for your?
The default microphone
Okay, yeah,
PNP USB.
yeah, okay,
So let's
yeah.
see
So yeah, that
what
might make the difference.
there. How's that? Am I still lagging?
Just a hair.
Just a hair. Okay.
Yeah, not bad though. Not as bad
Okay.
as it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And Mel ain't made it back in, so that setting must not have worked for him.
Yep. Yeah. Here's what Greg said. Told ya.
Whatever. Bite me, Greg. Whoops. Let me get the sound on that.
That one didn't.
Yeah. There we go. Now let me try it again.
Okay, try that again. And we didn't hear nothing.
Really?
Yeah, we saw it, but I didn't hear anything. Anybody out there hear it? I sure did.
Huh.
Yep.
That should have worked. Oh well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It looks like I'm watching the video, and I'm doing much better now. Looks like. So you've been having tornadoes going on all over the place.
Yeah, we have. I'm still trying to see if.
Nope.
You're right.
Yep. Well,
Yeah,
don't you have a button for that that says bite me, bite me?
Yeah, I do, but I don't have one. That's. Oops! Now I'm hearing you twice.
Negatory on the audio for Lloyd.
Right. Yeah, he's right. Yeah. Let me check something then.
I think
Go to audio.
Mel should cut his hair like Tater. Go high and tight. I can't hear you now. You no sound though. No, can't hear you.
Well, I know you can hear me.
There you go. Now we hear you.
He's right, because if you if you don't, it goes direct in, and it's not coming out through.
Now you got something hanging on your video there.
Yeah. I know what that is.
What is that? It looks
That's
like.
the shatter.
Oh,
There's a
okay. I
long
thought.
story to it, but when the glass shatters, it stops just a millisecond or two before. Yeah, bite me, Greg. I see what you did.
Hey, Bill. Welcome. Metro Drones is here. Good, good. Smash that like button, please.
Okay, if I did that, let me check something.
Yeah, why don't you check?
Yeah.
We'll just kill some merit. Nope, can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. Yeah, try something different. No. Do what was working before, Lloyd.
There we go. Sorry.
There we go.
Got to put it back. Yeah.
All right, so
All right.
keep it there. Don't screw with
Yeah, I know it.
it.
Just that. Yeah, I don't have a virtual microphone going out. Right?
I
So,
see.
and you have to have that set up in advance. So,
Right.
and so, well, looks like we lost Mel.
Yep.
No, I did not have the mute button on. I was changing my settings so you guys could hear the sounds, because I know I'm pressing a lot. I'm Presbyterian. Yeah.
Oh, hey, guess who's back?
Is he back?
There he is.
That didn't work.
Nope. And I tried every different setting, everything.
Uh-huh.
And I get a message in the browser for StreamYard that says
Right.
your browser can't use your mic and camera, something or other error.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it ain't working.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hello, Metro.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
I'm
about to.
Let me think about it, Mel, because it should have worked, and we'll have to try it out. Because when I got that warning, what I did was, then I went in and selected that's when I opened up my settings and selected it, but you were getting, did you shut StreamYards completely off? Okay.
Yeah, I closed StreamYards.
Right.
Opened up vMix.
Yeah. Hit the external button.
And I even started like with a scratch fresh empty vMix, right? And I created the camera input and the microphone input, right? And then hit external, and it lit up red like it's supposed to. And then I went to the StreamYard link, and it says your browser can't access your mic and camera.
Really? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I was having that problem, but I can't remember what I did to fix it.
Yeah, Greg, see what we can blow up. Yeah, that's blow up stuff. That sounds good.
Well, see how often we can break our, like I was trying different microphone settings so I could, because the sound is not coming into StreamYards. So, and even using a virtual input for the sound isn't working. Now, if I was using Wirecast, I could use a virtual audio microphone. Today it's low.
You can do that with vMix too.
Really?
Yeah, you've got 8 audio buses now. You can do whatever you want with.
Oh, that's right. You can. I forgot.
You can create a virtual audio input.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, you got me curious.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm getting serious when I put on the glasses. Audio device. Holy crap.
Hey, Mel, are you using a VPN?
What?
VPN.
No.
Oh, that's what I'm using tonight. I have a VPN going.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's probably adding to your audio lag.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, because I notice when I do a speed test, I notice my download speeds are a lot lower.
Why are you using a VPN though?
A little added more security.
It's not added security.
Well, it's more privacy.
It's even really not.
No?
Not really. You're still traceable. Somebody like Greg can tell you how many farts your computer's making.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But VPNs are good like if well, like I have one on my phone. So when I'm somewhere that's not secure, the VPN kicks in. And it's part of the software that is part of AT&T. So, they automatically kick it on. Because like when we're traveling up to Judy's doctor, well, I've got a friggin' echo in here. Let me shut that off.
Hello, Sean. Yeah, Greg's right. Art, it's not added security, it's added obscurity.
Yeah.
Makes you harder to find, in other words.
Yeah, it makes you harder to
but
find.
But you're still findable.
Yeah. So, well, Art, I'm going to bail out of here. So, now that
Okay, how's that? It's probably going to take a while. Oh, we got Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Dun, dun, dun.
Yep, Greg's exactly right.
Yeah, that's what I use it for on my phone.
Yeah, but your phone is, you use an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, using a VPN with that, in my opinion, is ridiculous because the iPhone's so secure anyway that it's not going to get you in any trouble anyway.
Well, it just automatically kicks in, so it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
It's something new they've added to my cell phone service. So whenever AT&T sees I'm on a public Wi-Fi, they automatically flip on the switch. So,
well, doesn't your phone have its own internet service?
Well, yeah, through AT&T.
Okay. Then why would you be on a public Wi-Fi if your phone has internet?
Because
I'm confused.
I don't have unlimited data to be downloading all my porn while I'm sitting at the hospital.
But
I'm limited.
But your phone if you're using it directly from your phone,
you still use data, Mel.
Oh, sure. But they give you a ridiculous amount.
That's why I use somebody else's Wi-Fi, because it's not eating my data then.
Okay.
I'm a cheap bastard. I don't want to pay for more.
Well, how much does AT&T give you on your base?
They give me unlimited, but then they throttle it down.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
AT&T sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you might want to be talking. Look what they did to you on your Verizon internet that you
No,
had.
that's a different thing. That's different than the
It's
phone.
still, no, yeah, but it's still basically the same situation.
No.
Yeah. Either way, I just prefer to use
I
it
don't know
that
what
way
you're
because.
frustrated and pissed off at me about, but you know.
Well, no, it's just you said that in your opinion, it's ridiculous. Kind of attack me because I want to use VPN.
No. I'm just saying, I don't know why you would do it
Use
that way
public
if
Wi-Fi.
you have
Because it's
internet
easy
on your phone.
It's because it's easy. It's simple. I don't use.
It was more of an inquisitive inquiry than it was.
For one thing,
anything else.
Internet on the phone is too friggin' slow when I can use Wi-Fi. When I can use Wi-Fi that has a higher speed than my internet on my phone.
Wow. Okay.
I download it the best I can download is like 1.2 gigs a second, or whatever, MB, 2 gigs, megabytes a second. And the hospital Wi-Fi downloads about 15 or 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd use it too then, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's all you had to say.
Well, but the way you approach it was the way you said that was like I was ridiculous for doing it. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? Besides, it's my business. Like I said, I can't just download porn on anything. I don't want to. That's why I use a VPN,
Well, I guess that makes sense too.
Yeah. See?
Guess who's back? We got
the referee has joined the room.
It's joined. Yeah.
Oh, this was just too good to be true. This is anyway. So let me referee very briefly.
Saturday.
Yeah. Welcome to WWE.
Yeah. Okay, so what happens when you're using public Wi-Fi is if you check your mail and say, give me my mail, your password, depending on your mail server, may get sent in plain text, in clear text.
Sure.
If you're doing that from your home and it's all going through trusted infrastructure and you trust your telephone company and their telephone company all the way through to whoever your mail provider is, then it's not a problem. But if you're using public Wi-Fi and you don't have any encryption on it, for example, and it might be in shadywifi.com that you're logging into, if you put a VPN on top of it, they can't intercept that password.
Right.
If I was a bad guy and I wanted to get people's passwords, I'd go into a hospital and I'd set up free hospital Wi-Fi as the SSID.
Yeah.
And I'd have it with no password and I'd let anyone come in and they'd try and get their mail. And next thing you know, I've got the usernames and passwords for a hell of a lot of people. So that's why you use a VPN on shady internet.
And generally when I'm using that is when we're up on the hospital system. And so I know what their hospital ID is set up, and I never get my mail on my phone. My mail is never checked unless I'm inside my house, So, but it's just, to be honest with you, I can't download porn from that hospital because it's owned by the Catholic nuns, so they're not going to let me download porn even with VPN.
Yes, with a VPN you can.
Actually, because I went to a couple of sites and they blocked me, but now that I've got VPN, I notice I'm not having that problem. That there were a couple of sites that were just, and it's like, we don't allow that here because it's owned by Catholic. The hospital is part of the sister system,
No, but it did strike me strange that the hospital Wi-Fi would be faster than your phone's own internet service.
Well, yeah, because it's just using this. I don't pay anything extra for my data if I want it. This AT&T here is not that fast. They don't offer anything fast here at all. That's why. They call me up and say, hey, you want to switch to AT&T? I said, yeah. Can you give me 400 megs down? They said, have a nice day.
Well, that's
nowhere in the state. But I'm still can't get the best they can offer me is anywhere is like 1 point on a phone is like 1.2 megs down. You know, that's why
Wow.
when I'm out at the lake, that's why I don't live stream, because just to upload a video.
Well, now that's different. Using
It's
your
still
phone
quick.
using your phone as a hotspot is different than using the data on your phone.
It's still the same with my plan. It doesn't matter. My phone, if I try to not live stream, but if I try to upload a video from my phone to YouTube, it's not going to upload, or it's going to take 12 hours. I have
from your phone, or using your phone as a hotspot?
no from
Doesn't
my
make
phone. That's what I'm trying to
Doesn't
tell
make any
you,
difference,
Mel.
Mel. If you're using
Yeah,
your phone as a
Greg,
Make any
hotspot,
difference? No,
It does.
No.
Wait. Let me
it
hang
might
on,
with
Mel.
yours,
Mel,
but it
give
doesn't
me a
with
second,
mine.
Mel. Give me a second. If you use your phone as a hotspot versus using it directly from your phone, the actual underlying technology is identical. The carrier may choose, from a plan perspective, to treat those two differently, but the actual underlying technology is identical. So your carrier is not the same as Lloyd's carrier, AT&T.
Right.
Your carrier may choose, if they wish to, for the plan that you pay for, to treat those two differently and say, we're going to limit this one, but not that one, or vice versa. I don't know. But the actual upload technology, it's identical.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's using the same carrier wave.
Correct.
Right. But when you're using your phone as a hotspot, doesn't that go through
changes nothing.
different?
Nope.
Nope.
Uses
It's
the same towers,
physical
the same
towers.
technology.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Yep.
then you're turning your phone into a router, and your phone can't have as much power.
You're turning
As
your
a
phone
router.
into it wouldn't
The
matter.
data going to the internet is going over the same physical connection, but it uses potentially a different APN, which is used between your phone and the carrier, and they can go and say, yeah, we're going to treat that data differently. But it's the same piece of string and a tin can, your phone and the carrier, right? It's the same physical infrastructure being used.
Okay, so then why would a speed test direct on my phone be different than a speed test on a device that I have connected to my phone via
There's
Wi-Fi?
a very simple answer to that question.
Okay.
There's two answers.
Okay.
The carrier may choose to shape it differently, is the first answer. The
Okay.
second answer is direct on your phone doesn't have a physical Wi-Fi connection, so it's an extra little bit of thing which is going to have extra latency. And for example, your phone's Wi-Fi capabilities may be not optimal for the device that's connected to it, and vice versa, and the protocol, and yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
It's sort of like now, did you do that speed test from your device to your phone and then out? Because if you're going from your phone to, let's say, for your iPad to your phone's a hotspot. When you do the speed test, it may just be picking up the speed test from your iPad to your phone, but not from your phone out to the internet.
Well, say that again.
What problem are you trying to solve, Mel? Give me an example of what doesn't work for you well, and I'll
confuses me because when I do a speed test on my phone, this is what I get.
Yeah, 12 and 7. Yeah.
Okay. And that was just sitting right here, right now. If I was outside this lath and plaster house, it might be a little better. But when I connect this Wi-Fi to my phone, that speed is not what I get on this device.
So you want faster speed on that device. Okay, a few things. What does a speed test actually measure? It measures the sending of packets somewhere and getting them back, and how quick does it do it?
Right.
The CPU on that device, for a start, is different to the CPU on the phone. Is that a Crystal Sky?
Yeah.
Or what is it? Yeah. DJI didn't spend big. They spent as much as they needed to do what they needed to do with their platform. So the CPU is not as highly spec'd. There's one factor. Factor number 2, instead of using Wi-Fi, there are ways where you can kind of set up a USB hub kind of thing, and you've got that connected to your controller and to another device. It's not easy to do, but you can do it, and you can route the network from the Crystal Sky potentially to your phone over a cable instead of via Wi-Fi. I wouldn't try and do it. It's just a pain in the ass. But if you did do that, you eliminate the Wi-Fi latency.
Right.
So there's a couple of things. It's not worth the effort of doing it because of the complexity.
Now, see, I thought that the signal that you get direct on your phone, like I just had 12 and 7,
Right.
if I connect my phone, well, let me see. Let me try something. I'm going to connect my phone to the Wi-Fi here at the house, right? And then do another speed test. What would that show me?
That would be the speed of your phone via your home internet. It wouldn't be looking at your carrier's internet at all.
Yeah, it's not looking at your carrier's internet. You're bypassing that completely.
Correct.
You should be getting like 300 down or however much your phone can handle.
Oh, I've never connected the phone to Wi-Fi here, so
There you go. Yeah. And here's the other thing, Mel. When I'm out of the cabin, I don't have to use a hotspot because my iPad has its own phone number. So I'm using.
It's got its own SIM.
Yeah, it's got a phone SIM in it. Yeah.
Okay, so you have internet on that device.
Yeah.
Yes, but again, the same kind of thing applies. If you've got internet on that device and you've got limited caps of how much internet you can use, you may choose to use local Wi-Fi if you're somewhere else to get cheaper free internet without using up your data cap. And if you do that, using a VPN is good. But let me give you back to the original topic. Why are VPNs not always good? You guys have heard about the NordVPN fiasco?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the VPN service that you use is as secure as the company who owns it and runs it and built it. So if you're doing a VPN to dodgybrothersvpn.com, then there's no point in doing it.
Got it. So have a good night, Rick. Sleep well.
See you, Rick. Hey, by the way,
thanks for coming.
I want to share one other thing as well, something really cool that I do myself.
Okay.
If you have a look on the internet for Ubiquity Networks, and I think there's a quick way of getting there, which might be ui.com, I think it is. Yeah, ui.com. The Wi-Fi gear and the networking and the routing gear that they sell is, in my opinion, the best value for money for doing your own networking stuff, either in your home or whatever. This is the stuff that when Ken was having trouble, this is what Ken bought and he put it in. This is what is running in the family property in the Philippines, at my house, at my parents' house down there. And all of those, if something's broken at any of those locations, I can help out by logging into this console and help manage it from here and fix it from here. It's a technology called a software-defined network. And what's really cool about that is it's basically
I got to run, guys.
Yep. Okay. It's basically a small Linux computer and it's running software on it that does what other hardware routers have been doing for a long time, but adds a management layer on top of that so you can do some really creative stuff. And again, VPNs. I can do a VPN into my house from my mobile phone. And if I'm out at Dodgy Brothers Wi-Fi, I can connect to my home VPN, not to NordVPN, but to my own. So I trust it. I don't have to use Nord. And it looks like to the outside world, I'm using my mobile phone from my home. So really good product.
Say that again. It looks like you're using.
It looks to the outside world like I'm using my home internet, even if I'm on someone else's Wi-Fi. It does a tunnel. So all of the packets that are going out of my phone don't go straight out to the internet. They go into this tunnel, which goes across into my home and then back out of my home. And the IP address, when it goes to the outside world, will be my home IP address. So it hides all of my surfing behind my home internet.
Oh, okay.
Right? Even when I'm out and about. And again, family benefit kind of thing. Like we've got this technology set up for my home here, and my family in the Philippines, they want to have a look at Australian TV. They need an Australian IP address. So they just connect to my VPN in my home. And all of a sudden they've got an Australian IP address and they can watch our local television.
Oh, wow.
But I've also got a server in America, in Dallas. And if I want to watch some US TV, I can pop in my VPN over across to Dallas and connect to that and make it look to the outside world like I'm in Dallas.
Yeah, that's what James Tanner does. When he's in the Philippines, he's got VPN and he could watch US TV from his home in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yep. Anyway, I just popped back because I saw the fisticuffs. I saw the triggering.
I'm gonna have to run, but I need to. Let me get my headsets on.
Hang on. I'll wait for him.
Do. All right.
So I was just saying, Lloyd, I just popped in for a couple of minutes because I saw the fisticuffs and the triggering of.
Did you get my text, Lloyd? Yeah.
Oh, I haven't looked.
Oh, okay.
I have my phone in my pocket, but
okay. Well, I texted you a couple of things there, so.
Okay. Yeah. We're cool. Yeah. It's just I've had so much on my mind and I'm tired anyways because it's been one of them days. So, but I do need to go, guys.
Okay. Well,
Judy was in a panic because she couldn't find the big dog.
Oh, no.
Scared he went outside and couldn't get back in. But she hasn't been getting up today. She hasn't felt real good. And she hadn't looked that he was laying down at the foot of the bed. She couldn't see him down there. She was in a panic because last time she heard me talk about him, he'd gone outside to enjoy the cold. What she didn't understand is I told him to come back in because I didn't want him to get stove up out there and not be able to get up the steps.
Yeah.
But she was in a panic. And so I'm going to go back in there and keep her
calm her down.
Yeah.
Drink this. This will calm you.
Yeah. Well,
whiskey.
I think I'm going to pour me the whiskey and I'm going to give her the glass of wine and take.
But Ranger's okay though, right?
He's okay.
And Judy's okay.
Judy's okay. She was just panicked because he was laying right up towards the foot of the bed, and we have a sleigh bed, and she was looking up over. Well, she hadn't got up to walk around because she was having problems getting around today. So she was stretching, she couldn't see him, and she started yelling for me to come. Yeah, is he still out? Where's he at? I said, he's right here. What? So I got her up, and because because he could get right now until we get this leg operated on. And I want to thank everybody that has contributed to this. Thanks, Art, for letting me come on and talk about it. And everybody who's helped out, I appreciate it. Everybody who shared it, even if you couldn't contribute, sharing meant a lot. Everybody, Mel, having.
I didn't have money to put in, but I was able.
But you got me connected with Ron, and Ron's got me connected, and that's another thing I need to go call them too.
Do you have their number or just Ron's number?
No, I have their number now too.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah, exactly, Tater. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thanks for having me on. And
no problem. It's always great to have you, Lloyd.
All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right.
See you, Lloyd.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Hey, Tater, I was just seeing you comment the Amplify, I think Alien is badass. Oh, badass. Yeah. Just to share with you the one that I'd have a look at, the Dream Machine. If you want something new for your home, that's one of their newer products, and Really good for someone who's just getting into
Oh yeah.
something better than their internet company's router. That's the one that you put in to start with, and then people put in these Wi-Fi extenders,
Yeah.
right? Wi-Fi extenders let you get access to the internet from somewhere else, but they're not necessarily good. They actually make the problem worse.
Uh-oh.
Right. So if you can imagine, you've got all of these different radio frequencies that are being used for Wi-Fi. And if you're in the 2.4 gig band, you've pretty much got channel 1, 6, and 11. And to extend the Wi-Fi extender's got to listen to the internet on the same channel that your master one's on. And then it's got to broadcast either on the same frequency or on another frequency. And if it's on another frequency, it's probably interfering with your neighbor and vice versa and all of this kind of stuff. The overall noise in the RF spectrum is noisier. So a better way of doing it is using something like the Dream Machine and then run some physical Ethernet cables between that and other parts of your house, and away you go.
Oh.
So let me ask you this, Greg.
Hmm.
With like wired internet to your house, your IP address is available?
So I've got an IP address at my home, and it's randomly.
I mean, people can find out what my IP address is. Can they find out where that IP is located?
No, not
But
really.
can we get my address?
Not really. Not really.
Well, then how are people doing this SWAT thing where they get someone's IP address and find out where they live and then make a prank call that there's a dead body in the person's house and the police go storm through looking for a dead body or something? How does all that work?
I don't think they start with the internet. They start with a physical address that they've found through some other means.
All you have to do is there's a website called Family Tree Now. All you have to do is plug in the person's name, the city that they live in, the state, and then boom. And all they have to do is go down the list and there's that guy matches that guy's age.
Oh, okay.
Well, social engineering, right?
Yeah.
Finding someone's identity, where they live or whatever it is. You don't need their IP address to do that. If you know their name, you can find out who they are, where they are.
Okay. So the whole rumor, I guess, or whatever, that all that stuff was going on because someone had their IP address as false information?
Unless there was someone from a carrier that was helping them.
Oh, okay.
Right. I designed and built systems for an internet company in Australia that, and I designed stuff where, let's say, the police had got a warrant and they said, this IP address at that date and that time, who was it, and give me their address. So I built the systems to do that. But an end user can't access that. And even the police, they need to go through and jump through some hoops to access that. Section 282, subsection 3 of the Telecommunications Act, right? See, I know this shit. That's how you do it in Australia. And I'm sure there'd be an equivalent process in America.
Similar process here, I'm sure, yeah. Okay. So I don't have to worry about hiding this IP address then?
No.
Okay.
The only reason you want to hide it is if you're torrenting.
If I'm what?
Using BitTorrent.
Yeah. You're
downloading stuff.
Yeah.
Pirating.
Oh, no, I don't do none of that.
So if you're pirating music or videos and you're using BitTorrent, the studios can find out, here's the IP address of the person that was part of that torrent peer-to-peer session at a particular time, and here's the seeds that they were listening to, and they can then go back to the telecommunications company via the police and say, who was it?
Right.
And then once they know who it is, they'll do copyright enforcement on them. So if you're torrenting, you don't want people to know your IP addresses. Or streaming illegal TV, yeah.
No, I just, you know what I do. I just do regular YouTube stuff and browser stuff, whatever.
Yep.
Okay, because I've been kind of worried about that ever since I got this direct connection thing here. This, what do they call it? I forgot what it's called.
Regular internet.
Fiber optic. Yeah, regular internet instead of wireless internet.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to disappear again. I was writing some code and doing some software-y stuff.
All right.
I just heard the debate, and I thought I'd better
kind of soothing everybody.
And I sent Lloyd a couple of texts apologizing for being rude. I wasn't.
You weren't rude. You weren't rude. You were getting wound up, though.
I wasn't really trying to be rude or anything.
You weren't offending him. You weren't offending him.
Super confused and wanted to get educated.
No.
This is stuff I want to know about here. How does this work? Why is it that way?
I wasn't jumping in to be referee because you were being rude. It was just an interesting discussion and debate, and it was something that I knew some stuff about. So I thought, I'll go in and do some education.
That's why I asked him. I said, "Did you get my text messages, Lloyd? Check your phone."
Yeah, he's all good. But internet in Australia, by the way, is just to give people an update for those who do watch my channel. Our internet over here has been absolutely crazy for a period of time, and then they finally fixed it, and it was good for, I don't know, a couple of months, and then all of a sudden it started flaking again, and then just around Christmas time it died, and they didn't believe me that it was faulty. They didn't believe me that it wasn't working, that it was an area outage. And finally I got to the point where they send someone out, not because of the fault. They send someone out here to go and do a new install for NBN for one of my neighbors. And then the guy who came out said, yeah, your internet isn't working and it's down, and it's not a local fault in here. It's an area problem. Finally, they sent someone out. They just don't listen to subscribers in this country, and it sucks. But what they found out was there was a tap on the cable line up in the air, the aerial cables, and this tap was, it had water in it. So they saw that it had corroded and that it had fried. So they replaced it, and everything has got to 99.9% good. There's still a few little things after that, but it's stabilized again a bit later. But anyway, there you go.
And you got to worry about it.
So you're a little bit better off now then.
A little bit. But you know what's even funnier is that when I go to the Philippines, I'll have faster internet over there for a quarter of the cost.
Mm-hmm.
Third world country, first world internet. First world country, third world internet.
Why don't you just go ahead and start another internet company?
Yeah, there you go.
I used to have one years ago.
I know. That's why I said you could do it. You've got the ability.
Because I'll tell you the reason why. In Australia, we've now got the NBN, which is the only company licensed to run the physical poles and wires, and you have to use the NBN.
We don't need a license. Screw it. Get the government out of here. Get the government. Screw the government. I start my own.
Well, why can't you can't run wires on their poles?
Nope. The government passed an act to get rid of all other internet physical infrastructure and said, we're going to build the next generation network, and we're going to build a fiber network.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Malcolm Turnbull.
We're here to help.
Yeah, then Malcolm Turnbull got in the mix and said, oh, this is too expensive. We're going to use this fiber HFC, and we're also going to do fiber to the node and fiber to this and fiber to that, but never to your house anymore. So the kind of good stuff you've got over there, Mel, not over here, third world country.
They get the terminal, and they get this little clicker thing go beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Beep.
Wow.
Well,
I can't get this kind of internet where I live. Maybe I could up in town, but out in the country where I live, there are no options. I mean, we can't even get DSL over the telephone line, Greg. We can't even get that.
DSL has been decommissioned in Australia.
And cable, they don't they won't run cable TV out where we live, so we can't get cable. Up in town, I could get DSL or cable, or maybe even fiber optic. And that would be better than the Wi-Fi thing from the cell tower, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the not the greatest would be better than what's available. So it is what it is.
Victorian Aerial Vision, you asked the question, isn't it the cables to the rest of the world that's the problem? Not really. The bottlenecks are elsewhere. If I go and trace when things are not working well for me, I see from my desktop computer to my router, everything's fine. From my router to the first hop in my internet provider, that's when it all falls apart, when it's failing. When that bit is working, everything else beyond there works fine. Yes, there are some latency added when you're going from Australia to another country, but hey, electrons can only go so fast. So that's just the way it works. Anyway, I'm going to disappear again and get back to what I was doing before. So
yeah, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I think Art's probably about ready to do it too.
Yeah,
turn into a pumpkin.
Getting pretty hungry here. Time for dinner.
Yeah, 6, little after 7 there, right?
Yep, it's 7-Eleven right now.
And just to make you really kind of drool, I spent 3.5 hours cooking scratch-made pasta sauce with meatballs and everything for supper tonight.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It was delicious.
Give me the recipe. Living alone, I do all the cooking, and I'm always looking on YouTube recipes and stuff.
Have you been to my wife's channel? Have you subscribed to it?
I think I am. What's the name of the channel?
Easy Cooking.
Easy Cooking.
Yeah. So she was doing.
No, Greg, because otherwise he'd have said, "Yeah, I subscribed the other day when you talked about it."
She's doing one recipe a week, except for in January, because she's taking it easy and having a holiday in January. But when she gets back in Feb, one recipe a week.
Easy cooking recipes.
How about I get a link for you?
Oh, that would be good. That would be awesome.
So you haven't subscribed.
See there? Busted. Art's busted.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Let me find the link myself.
The link in, and now I've made Turin. That is so yummy. And Tortan Talang, that's really good too. That's an eggplant.
And I don't know what's going on with your upload feed, Art, but your camera
is using a VPN.
No, remember? I turned it off.
You can't have turned it off halfway through. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Existing sessions will continue to work via the VPN.
Okay.
By the way, Geeks Varna, I don't know if you are in the room still, but you were the top talker this week on the show. So thanks for being the big mouth of the week on Oz by Drone.
I think earlier. Said he had to go earlier anyway.
Never mind. So I'm getting my wife's channel link right now.
Why don't you do that, Greg?
Yeah, Chris Hope, welcome, but you missed it. We're about to shut it off.
Yeah. Yeah, hit that bell. Get all the notifications. Click on the bell and click all.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter because Art sends you emails and everything and invites you and sends you Facebook messages.
I just put it in the StreamYard chat. Can you copy it across to the live one, Art?
Let me see. Yeah, and I'm a little lagging here on the StreamYard chat.
Here we go. Found it. I've got another window open. There we go.
There it is. You beat me, Greg. I almost had it there.
Okay. I am really going.
Okay.
Well, thanks for helping me understand that stuff, Greg, because I really was confused and wanted to learn.
Okay.
I really wasn't trying to be a dick to Lloyd, even though I know that's what it seemed like.
It didn't come across like you were trying to be a dick. I'll let you know when you are.
Well, Lloyd thought I was, you know.
No, he didn't. It was a heated discussion. It was okay.
Well, I apologized to him twice in text messages. So anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank
See you later, guys.
Thank you for the information. Art.
Okay.
We'll talk to you later. Thank you.
All right. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming in. Always a great show. Hey, thanks everybody for coming in. We got a great show. Look at that. 2 hours and 20 minutes. We've got a great show today. So stick around next week and I'll actually have a guest, I hope. So have a great weekend. Watch some football and we'll see who's going to the World Series. I don't know, but I'm still waiting for. Well, what I'll do is. All right, yeah. Take care, Glenn. Good to have you. Smash that like button. Thanks for coming in, Chris. Mel. Timeless Truths. Thank you for coming in. And have a great weekend. I'm going to make dinner. See you next time. Bye-bye.